Okay, these notes deal with dress-up sentences. When you're writing sentences, some of the things that some of the dress-ups that you can consider putting in are as follows. The first one is a because clause. And what a because clause is, they're words that are added to a sentence that begin with the word because. An example, the students surged through the door because they were excited to begin class. Right? That just makes your sentence a little more dressed up if you can add a because clause. Another type of clause or another type of dress up are a strong verb. Is a strong verb. A verb is an action word. A verb can always go after the word I. Example, I sprint. A strong verb is an action word that is original and not used too often. Strong verbs replace boring verbs. Example, Mark runs to school. Mark sprints to school. The next type of dress-up are quality adjectives. Adjectives are words that describe nouns, persons, places, or things. That's what nouns are. An example, the dog devoured his food. So we can add adjectives by adding the following words, changing the sentence to look like this. The ravenous dog devoured his delicious food. Right? Just dressing it up a bit. Some adjectives are better choices than others. We got examples of poor adjectives and quality adjectives. Sad is poor. Miserable would be better. Happy is kind of a poor way to use an adjective. Ecstatic is a better word. Tall, immense. Just you're trying to look for more dressier adjectives when you're writing. Who, which clauses. A clause is an extra addition to a sentence. A who, which clause is one that begins with the word who or which and describes a person or thing. An example, Brent Spiner is an actor. Okay, that's a pretty basic sentence, but if we add a who, which clause, it could look like this. Brent Spiner, who played the character Data on Star Trek, is an actor. Just providing more information. Who, which clauses should be written directly after the word being described. Examples. The book fell off the desk. Here's the who, which clause. The book, notice the comma, which was bumped, comma, fell off the desk. Captain Kirk flew the Enterprise. Captain Kirk flew the Enterprise, comma, which is a Federation-class starship. All right? The who, which clauses are right after the words being described. So the first one we have, it's after the book, because that's what's being described. And then the second one is after Enterprise, which is what's being described. ly adverbs. Adverbs that are words that describe verbs. They answer the questions when, where, and how. Many adverbs end in ly. So that's how you can tell, usually, if the word ends in ly, it's an adverb. Example, the class furiously worked on their homework. ly adverbs can be put in a variety of places in a sentence. Examples, the boy sprinted quickly. The boy quickly sprinted. Quickly, the boy sprinted. Doesn't change the meaning of the sentence, but it just shows you how that word quickly, the adverb, can be put in a variety of different places. Our last type of dress-up is called www.asia. This is an acronym used to represent words that can be placed in sentences. W equals when, where, a while. A equals as, since, if, and although. www.asia words usually begin a clause, so they are considered additions to a sentence. They can be placed anywhere in a sentence. Examples. When I do my homework, I receive excellent grades. I enjoy traveling to Hawaii, where the climate is hot. The puppy, since it is only 6 weeks old, must remain with its mother. So those are